Welcome, beautiful soul family. This is a divine reading just for you. All right, so this is the energy of the starborn, number 3, which is that divine cycle, the divine feminine, the beginning, the middle, and the end, the balance, the harmony between the birth and the death, but also the starborn. What this really represents, all right, we have the Empress. All right, yeah, definitely that number 3. Okay, so this definitely embodies all of the cycles, how it completes a perfect, it embodies a point where you regain an aspect of yourself, all right? Because you are elusive yet radiant. The starborn is all about the time when you were born, the light that it shined upon this earth. The royal stars above were said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. So the idea of destiny is a controversial, yet the starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself towards a future that is beyond the mundane. So this is all about looking for clues in your past, mainly when you're a child, you know, when you felt that magic, you felt that connection to things that you couldn't explain. I feel like this is you really connecting to those points that bring you back to a different view, a view of your life that is not as logical, but more of a mythical point. All right? And really focus on trusting beyond the normal, all right? You are here to create an energy where it is resurfaced, it is revamped, and knows how love embodies all of the good and the bad, understanding the harmony between the two. It's all about nurturing your emotions, understanding that without a beginning or a new beginning, like a rebirth, the cycle would never really level up. It will never change. And just like water flow emotions, there's a need for that change, for that constant evolution, constant movement, that release, the beauty of the new, of the beginning, and also the beauty of the letting go, as it's a part of an essential part of growth. All right, it brings in an essence that life will never stop growing. You will never stop growing. You are a huge part of the impact of the earth. I feel like you embody those cycles within you. You transport this. It's like you've transformed, but also transported a lot of gifts, a lot of lessons with you. And I feel like as the Empress, she knows and understands each phase is for the better. All right. Each cycle is going to embody a new energy, but it brings growth with it. All right. So at birth, there was something very special that you were here to create, that the creation is within you. You hold the tides of the ocean. You hold the growth of the trees, the roots. It's a deeper understanding that you are connected to all. And as the river flows and the storm passes, things do need to be left behind to complete a journey that was already at its peak. It could no longer grow. It can no longer flow in a direction. So leaving behind the empty space where life has shown you somewhere you are being called to, and you can't see exactly where it is bringing you. But sometimes we must leave things behind to grow. To grow in a different environment. It's setting out, not stopping the cycle, not stopping the evolution. No matter where you go, you're going to have this harvest with you. So it is not you that has been blocked or canceled or even, I feel like, rejected by the universe. I feel like there was a space that you were in. It was holding on to you, that there was no longer growth available. So as the river flows, as the cycles grow on, there was somewhere else that was calling you. Six of Cups. It's the nostalgia of what was when things were good in the beginning. That innocent, easy, reciprocated energy. But when those memories become memories, they are things that you do not need to leave behind. Memories are always a part of you, but there may not be any more room to grow. So memories are a part of us, and they're very important. They're sacred. You do not want to let go of those important times, but there are also lessons to show you that what was may not be reaping the best benefits to you now. So there's a lot of water here. Don't get stuck in what did work. There's a healing part of this journey that needs to be not left behind, not left in the past, but left where it was meant to stay. As you are not meant to stay in one place, there is more to explore. The river always keeps moving, keeps flowing to allow fresh, clean water to always stay present. If you stay in one body of water, it could actually dilute you. It could go bad. Water is meant to roam free. So you may have been done with a part of your journey. Something may have fizzled out. And that only means that there is just something bigger for you around the corner. And you know exactly what to look for. Because you have had moments, just like these memories, of a time where it felt a little bit more simple, felt more genuine, felt like it just was easier. And those are lessons that grow your heart, so you understand what is capable, what you are capable of, and what other people are capable of. And when you don't accept lack, and you don't accept less than you deserve, this will show you, the universe will show you, you will show the universe what you are, what your value is. And that'll take you, and it'll take you to the next phase, the next place, where life has so many twists and turns. Not to get caught up in your head, not to hold on to things that aren't even present anymore. Like the sun is out and you may be stuck with these daggers of thoughts, of anxiety, of just being stuck in your mind, staying stuck in at one place, holding on to this mental exhaustion, where you see there is space to grow, but you must let go of the negative thoughts. Those negative thoughts are doubts, are fear. And it's part of the journey to allow yourself to feel whatever you need to and then move past. It's just a phase. You're meant to grow, not meant to rot or stay in a place that there is no place for emotional growth. There is no, it's almost like it's all dried up. You don't need to fill those cups. They don't need to be filled. And setting them on a table, setting them on a pedestal, doesn't allow you to, it's like holding a place for something that was not meant to be there anymore. Almost like the dinner table, a stale bread, and the wine has gone bad. But you're so thirsty, you keep drinking out of the same cups, wishing for something different. Where there's a whole vast world of water to explore with depths, just waiting for you to dive in. You're never without water. You're never without what you need. It's always with you. It's all about your perspective, all about the way you navigate through life and look at it, everything as an opportunity. So follow the water, the stream of fresh water. There's many more fish in the sea. You don't need help to grow, and you don't need help to fill your cups, with love, with water, with, you have everything that you need. Don't let your mind hold you back. This is part of the process, part of the growth. The Empress, she's always fertile. She always embodies grace and beauty, not rejecting emotion and not rejecting life, but letting things be. Someone shows you their truth, don't reject it. Don't allow others to create a stagnation, all right? Because you are abundant. You have all of the seeds of growth. You have everything that you need. Where others may suck you dry, but you have that well, that wishing well that never dries up. So don't forget who you are. You are that star born. That star born. Vibrant. A destination and purpose beyond anything that seems normal or seems plain. Cracking something open, cracking this egg, birth, is all about aligning yourself. Everything that you go through is for a reason. You have the ability to grow through the tough shell, breaking through the construction of the world, the design. You shaping and mapping a path in the world that's like no other, and you're connecting to all the cosmic energy. So this is energy that comes from different star systems, born to shine, born to create change. So I feel like this is just cracking open a layer. And it can also feel very vulnerable when you're cracking this open. You're allowing energy to flow in. So allow these cracks to not dry up. All these cracks were formed to fill in the healing, fill in what was needed on this earth, in this space. All right. So this is getting back to a genuine time, connection, when you were feeling more, when you're young, you're curious, and it was just like, things just felt like, genuine. When you have your first puppy, when you go on your first swing, like, these are all experiences that are pure joy. don't forget that life will harden you, but that is just so that you can break out of that construction. Whatever you go through, whatever struggle, you're meant to overcome and reap the rewards that you know this was put in your place so that you can challenge, this energy can challenge you. All right, so we also have, see on the bottom, we have the kiss. That's that healing energy, the connection. A kiss can be healing. It also could be deadly. So we have the kiss. All right. All right, just gonna look for that one. All right. Just fast forward if I'm taking a little bit too long finding this one. Feeling there's something very important to read in this. So, sensual expressiveness, merging, inviting. The kiss. You will recognize the presence of the kiss by cold chills and an awakening of the heart. The touch, the chemistry, the sex. Okay. So the touch. So this is all about, I feel like, the connections, the chemistry, you know, and you feel it within you, like when you meet somebody and you feel electrified, and there's not really explaining it, it's just the energy. So before our first kiss, the air is electrified. Each breath is alive with possibility and magic. So the energy of the kiss is a heightened sensation of merging with other, of letting in what was moments ago separate, to become one. It is risky but beautiful business. These moments forever change us as we move past the solitary self toward union and acceptance. So this is all about true intimacy. Right around the corner from usually a painful time where our mind can get stuck, not realizing, like the bird is trying to show you here, it's a message. They're right out that window. When you unblock yourself from being stuck in the negative, only holding on to the pain, we tend to forget that what comes next, the truth, the union, the acceptance from moving past the solitarity of self to change you towards a union acceptance. So this, what's right around the corner, is going to require bravery and surrender. And that's part of the star born. You're born to go through those hard times, to find, that is working with chemistry. You know, when you think of science and chemistry, you know, sometimes you have some formulas and they fizzle, or some are explosive and others are just right. And that's that of a kiss. When you, chemistry, you don't know if you're going to have chemistry with somebody. So this is the merging, inviting in the experience. So when the kiss takes a non-human form, it may be experienced as touching the sacred, hearing a whisper, or being graced by a divine being. You will recognize the presence of the kiss by cold chills and awakening of the heart. So the star born is cracking open those moments when you felt alone. What's going to connect in those dark moments of healing, allowing yourself to let in this beautiful presence. And it's always usually at those moments. So this is changing the chemistry, changing the formula, the solution. The solution is in the union. It's in the chemistry. Almost like when you're ready, when you're prepared, when you've surrendered, there's this chemistry that's like, it's almost like our bodies are full of, are mainly water, 80 to 90%. All of our organs, all of us are all water. And each molecule of water can be transformed by emotions. So this is awakening of an acceleration of moving past a way of thinking, a way of understanding that the magic within all the possibilities. And at any moment, you could be awakened to these heightened sensations. This is all about the multi-layered universe. And that intimacy in this multi-layered universe, it requires a reflection of ourselves and what to heal and what to surrender, and that sacred union, which it is right around the corner, but time has no meaning when sometimes things take longer to understand, and to those moments you'll forever change when you've accepted what is right around the corner. Requires self-evaluation. Trying not to hold on to things and dominate. You may be missing the entire experience. And you'll recognize this presence when you're touched with this electricity. You may not even be able to explain it. It may feel taboo, or may be shameful. Revisit what you considered acceptable. What pressure did you leave on yourself? Was there a need to feel a certain way? It's all about letting go and learning that there is seeds that are planting stronger foundation to grow when you accept. Sometimes change is necessary. And to accept the whole package, right? The good and the bad. Because once you feel that this possibility of magic within you, every breath you will feel this love, this love between the risky business that love has, but also it awakens, what has woken your heart may also hurt it. So just to surrender to all parts, all of the natural parts, and nurture yourself through the whole journey. Nothing was meant to last forever. So with the presence and the grace of love within yourself, a deeper understanding of who you are, that you're born to live and love in these moments and not to make life a business plan, because you never really know what to expect next. All right. So I did get creation when I was shuffling these cards. So this is the last card in the deck. It's quite interesting. We have the Starborn, the Empress, leaving something behind, as the Empress knows, cannot hold on to life. It's meant to grow. Things fall off and fade away, so fresh seeds can grow. To enjoy the moments. To enjoy the moments. That's what creation is all about. There's something that's being created behind the scenes, every step. There is more to be seen. All right, and I'll read about creation. It is the final card. All right, and then we have grief. Letting go grief. Creation. After a hard time, sometimes after grieving, after loss, after pain, after suffering, after losing something, that's the end of that cycle. Everything has an end, but there cannot be an ending without a new beginning. And what you will grow from that experience is a bigger, your heart is full, you love deeper. And roots will never stop growing. Life will never stop shaking. But that is the feeling of being alive. So creation. In a time before history, the She-Shaman walks the earth, bestowing artistic talents on a select few. One day she rests under a birch tree. "Hey," says Birch, "I want my muse too." Birch entertains She-Shaman for a long time, singing and telling tales. She-Shaman smiles. "My great friend, you have had your art all along." She vows that from then on, she will give everyone their own gift. To this day, She-Shaman has never left us. We see her inside every creative work. You are that creative force. So your path is an artistic story to unfold that you are creating. Express your love in a tangible art form. Are you waiting for someone's permission to create my life? What do I need to see in order to claim my gifts? So this is all about creativity, the muse, and magic. Opening to magic, lasting transformation, divine feminine. Again, divine feminine, the number 3 and number 3 Empress, embodying the whole energy of there is no good without bad, no light without dark, and the balance between both is needed. Time to make a decision to grow forward or to stay in the rotten fruit. To stay with energy that has expired or fruit that's expired is not going to help you in any way. The magic is to take the seeds of these fruits and to plant a new cycle, plant more, could be in maybe planting seeds. Plant your seeds where you would like to grow. Where would you like your fruit to grow, your nectar, This is all about bearing all. There's nothing to hide. That you're never left alone to deal with things. It just feels that way. Because you have the ability within. The universe will never will give you too much that you cannot handle. Because you're both strong, fierce, but also soft and nurturing. And this is that opening, that cracking of the magic is inside that you hold. You don't need anyone's permission. Your gifts are already with you. So owning your gifts, awaken your creativity, the divine feminine, finding your muse. The She-Shaman has visited you, and she is a part of your journey. Always by your side. Even in the hard times, you're being guided. You have the gift to transform and to love deeper is something not to let waste, but to share this gift, share your love. And come back with more compassion, with the love, patience, and understanding that all has a time and a place, and all has a meaning. So this is not a time to judge or to censor yourself. Going into the midst of those hard times, you will be walked alongside with many guides, many ancestors. It's all about the magic, the lasting transformation that you are letting go of one aspect. It was to shape part of your journey, to find a deeper part of yourself and to find how deep you can love. It awakens something within you. How to express your love even through grief. Find your journey to keep moving and to hold on to those memories, but never stop moving, because your journey is just a part of your journey. There is more for you to see, to feel, and to touch. That you have so much more love to give. Allow your love to create a big part in your journey. And see yourself in everything that you do. Love louder. Love louder. Grow stronger. And your touch is pure electricity, all right? Your energy is necessary in this world, even if you don't see it. You are electrifying. So as things do pass you that are losses and are painful, allow something to grow from this. There's always lessons, there's always something deeper. And love is always there around the corner. All right? So Divine Empress, you embody this feminine energy, and it can weaken you when you're stuck in your head. But you are meant to go out and plant seeds of love, beauty, harmony. Time to close one chapter and open another one. So love, be vulnerable, and trust the healing process. Love is on the horizon. Do not be afraid of sadness. Grief is love without a place to go. Allow yourself to heal and things will grow. Until next time, bye soul family.